a second. And the third. I may have to eat him for lunch. I'm just kidding. Ooh, Ziggy, Ziggy, Ziggy. Okay. Okay. Oh no.
He wants to participate.
Well, I have my earbuds in, so he can't hear you, because I thought if he can't hear you, he'll be quiet. Oh, bad boy.
What would happen if we invited Ziggy? What would happen? Seriously.
We can try.
I'm curious.
You mean take the earbuds off?
I don't know. I just wonder what Ziggy
That-
would say.
Ziggy, stop, please. Now you're everything, nosy boy.
Okay, should we start or should we wait for Dawn?
Now you hear Zeus and Ziggy. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, let me go back. And
Your
check
screen
to see
is
what he
freezing,
says.
Deb. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Deb, should we start or should we wait for Dawn?
Let's just start. Let's start.
Should we start with a light language first? Who speaks? Do you speak, Kim, as well? Light languages?
Let's start.
A little, but you can try. Yes. Okay, I can start if you like. Yeah. Okay. Oho tiki anaka shti anaka shuanaki anaka hoshiki anasi anaki anasto yanaki ste akasiki anakasho ana akashiki astoko anakisti okoniki anakashi anaka onakashiki anaka showa owashi hasi anaka woshiki anakastoka kanana kishi anaki kishi anaki anaka washiako. Deb. Let him let him talk, Deb.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. It's okay.
tai tia ko o ia tai o mai a tai o ko kia. Ita sia te tia, te tia, te tia, te tia, te tia, te tia, te tia. Sia ko nei ia ko a tia, 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 tia. So nia kai o moe, nia ko a tai o tia to kai o tu sa. Ika ia tu a ia kia 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 o a tia. Tu tia moe nia tai ko ta tia kai tu sia tia. Unaya, 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 unaya.
Thank you, Deb. Jackie, would you like to try?
Yes and no.
No?
Yes and no.
Yes and no? Well,
Yes and no.
let's go with the yes. Let's see what it comes out.
Let's see what comes out.
Exactly.
Ito me kai ito pi asito pine ina ita ito to say ina I o ita I sito no itite ina na ino I sakaito I a usote ni o nino nina sita I tata inana uso ka I sasato I sato ni aso.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yes, yes, it is. It is. It is.
Oh, that's so
That's
good.
beautiful.
It is.
Thank you, thank you.
And it's very important if you do what I started doing with my cousin, for example, with someone that you might know who also is open to receive or to listen light languages, or someone who already know light languages, by sending tracks to them, they will give you some feedback, and that feedback reinforces you. It gives you more confidence in what you are doing, because you see that the answers from them and the feedback is positive. And when it's more positive than usual, when you talk to someone, that means that they are working, you are doing something with them. And that's how I started realizing that I was really talking them. Thanks to my cousin, obviously.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Kim? No pressure, no pressure. Only if you like. If you like to.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Mimicking someone, you know, that I've heard, I can do that, but not so much from me.
Uh-huh.
I do, you know, like talk to one of the kids here, and because she'll speak to me in Spanish and I'll speak to her in light language, sort of, kind of, because I have no idea what I'm saying. And so I
Okay.
gravitated to Lyran. I can just say like mejorada, y igara. Yeah, I can't do it. It's funny when someone sings to me, then I can.
That
pick up
happens.
more.
That happens. Sometimes there is a song in the radio, and then light languages just come up.
Yes.
Hello, Dawn.
Hi, Don.
Hi, Dawn.
And Marnie. Hello, Marnie. Dawn, would you like to share some light language with us? Or you need to settle a little bit? I don't think he can hear me. Now you can hear me. Don?
He's typing in chat. He has no sound.
Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. And Barney? Are you there?
Yes.
Hello. Do you speak light languages?
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, what we did this morning was to set 3 intentions each and write them down in a piece of paper.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Forgot to plug the darn thing in.
Oh, Don, I'm sorry. That made me laugh because I've been having a day like that all day today.
My laptop just doesn't. I updated the system and it's not working. I couldn't get Zoom on it. It's going to be a real pain. I got to figure that out before I go back on Ucolo. Oh well.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Don. Would you like to speak some light language for us?
Okay. That is the language of shapes, by the way.
You see? Now, Don, let me tell you, Don was so frustrated. How long did we go back and forth?
Months.
It was so long. And he could not speak light language. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I've been trying like crazy.
Yes.
And finally I asked Nefertiti, and she gave me the explanation that it was because all the languages were trying to get out at the same time and speak. And it was just like a dam holding back water, and nothing was getting out. And I worked with a lady by the name of Anna, and she gave me something to resuscitate or break the barrier or break the blockage. And it began with Hashiada, and I can post that in the notes here. I just have to go back onto my. But it was the key that I needed to break my light language barrier, and literally I speak everything now.
Everything.
Including this.
Everything.
This language is the language of shapes, and it is. It would actually, if you held your hands or your palms up like this, you could feel the shapes coming to your hands, through your hands. I did this for, yeah, okay, I'll give you a shot.
I do it again. I'm ready.
Okay. And this,
I could see them.
yeah, you
And
can
feel
actually,
them.
it's going to be at the nano level, and you can, the nano, in the language of shapes, they would determine their own future in how they are applied, and you can get some extremely exquisite shapes by allowing them to form their own language, allowing them to form their own structures. And some of the structures I've seen are just otherworldly, let's put it that way. But it's been an experience, let's put it that way. Just speaking everything, spider, speaking crustacean, speaking pretty much anything that I've, like some of this stuff I don't even know where I get it. It just, yeah, it's just literally a channel. I'm a channel.
Can you speak some Lyran? I want to try and trigger myself because I've been told that
I'll give it a
have
shot.
that in me.
I'll give it a
Oh,
shot.
thank you.
I don't know Lyran, so let me, not off the top of my head, but let me just see. Ela zovou que isso aqui eu sou fofia. Zale, tô se via. Ci tornei cu do. Mama ta kazo. Toro que se torosa. Sara la rosa toro foto che. E tara por rosa tor. Tara la che ci toro. Toro gesto foto. Toro si fetto toro. How about it, Deb? Is that right?
I saw a picture, I saw a lion face, a lion.
Okay.
I can
Go ahead.
usually picture what is speaking.
Okay. Well, you're lucky that way. 'Cause I've got a clue.
I had to visualize. Yeah, yeah. So it's beautiful. Thank
I
you.
recognize some of the tones.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Anyway, so yeah, each week we would meet and Don and there was one other gentleman, and both of them now speak light language. It was really so great. It's just great.
I'll minimize the screen, fetch that phrase, and then I'll apply it here in the visual here. So just a sec.
So earlier today, Ismael asked everyone to write 3 intentions, right?
Yes.
That you wanted to.
Write down 3 intentions, and then one by one we will be asking for what these intentions are, and then we can all together, those who speak light languages, they can do it in light languages and set that same intention from that person to projecting light languages to that intention. And those who don't speak light languages can do prayers for that intention, for that thing that that person feeling.
And all of us that speak light language, we will speak it at the same time and raise the vibration.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we speak them at the same time, and that creates a very powerful
Hi, Susan.
column of energy. Susan.
Hi, Marnie.
Hello, Susan.
Hello.
I
Do you want to ask them to do it again?
Are you a camera shy, Marnie?
I just got home. I just got home from work, so I look kind of scary.
Come on. Okay, who wants to start with giving me the intentions? Should we start, Michelle?
Susan, and Marnie, everybody's writing 3 intentions down, and then we're going to go over through each one, and we're going to speak all together light language. We're going to speak together light language and raise the vibration and pray for that intention. So just jot down or think of 3 intentions that you would like to for us to all speak light language and pray over.
what do you mean by intention? Like, do you mean language or like blessing? What do you mean by intention?
Intentions like heal somebody or anyone that's ill, that we do like a prayer that you want to pray about.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right.
I would like to say a blessing to raise a vibration would be one of my intentions.
And do you want to do one at a time, or you want to say all of them at once, or?
Sure.
We can do it at once. Do we want?
Okay.
Well, you like, it's up to you, actually. Yes. Sorry. I just say that because it's very powerful when we do it at once.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd like to say a blessing in angelic light language. I mean, Uriel's given me some words, but I haven't really pieced them together yet, other than memorize them, and that's not right either. So, yeah. So I'm just being completely honest here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And my third one would be to say an angelic healing prayer, or a light language healing prayer.
And for anyone in particular, or for?
I
can tell you that
I think
I can tell you that
yes.
I saw green healing energy before I came in to the room today. So again, somebody or more than one will be getting healing today, and I'm not sure who it is. So, or how many. But I saw the green healing energy when I was outside in my little spot that I do my I get my downloads ahead of time and do my clearing. So I had green energy in my third eye before I came in. So I knew that healing was going to happen. So there's definitely healing energy in our space right now. So, and the last time that we got together, Rick went into a trance and everybody in the room, one by one, was going in and getting healing. He could see them. So that could be happening again. So we will definitely do healing today. Hi, Peg.
Hello.
Thanks for joining again.
Hello, Peg.
Thanks for joining again.
Well, I thought I would for a while. I don't know for how long, but I thought I'd come for a few minutes anyways.
Great.
Show my face.
Okay, so we're just going to we're doing the intentions. That
Oh,
was
okay.
earlier today. So we're starting with Michelle. So
Okay, I'm gonna go get my earphones. Be right back.
Okay.
Actually,
Did you want me to say them again, or is that good enough?
Pardon?
Did you want me to say them again, or is that good enough?
Oh no, that's good enough. I just
Okay.
going to wait to start the light language till Peg is back, and then we can all do the light language together. Okay. Okay, we ready? All right. Ai kai ito sonai tai kai iwata tai sonai kawata i kai sonai ta mai kai ito sai tai kawata i kai sonai tai kai 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 kawata i kai
Thank you. Thank you all. Jackie.
Your
intention?
intention, your intentions, Jackie?
My intentions, my crown chakra, third eye. I'm all about my dog, so healing my dog, love my dog, and just envelop my heart with love so that I can radiate love, but envelop my heart with love, pink light, love.
I felt that in my throat. Thank you.
Thank you all. That's super powerful.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you want to be next, Deb? Your
Me?
intentions? Yeah. Why not?
I just wanted the only intention I had was for our friend who wasn't. Did we already do her? Linda Jansen and her mom?
No, we didn't.
Yeah. I really wanted to be able to do her and her mother, who's suffering from I don't know if it's Alzheimer's or she's really elderly, and Linda takes care of her. She lives with her. She's got dementia so bad, and she's having a really terrible day with her today. She couldn't attend either session, light language today, so I wanted to do that.
What is may I ask through the community? Which area of city area? Global.
Is she in the world? She's in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's taking care of her mother. So anyway, it's hard taking care of an elderly parent, as we all. I mean, my parents are both gone, but I just wanted to do some light language for her and her mom. And I did mine earlier for the children of suffering from pedophilia, but tortured children right now, because that's really
ongoing.
Ongoing, and I talked about them earlier. I talked about traumatized children. I didn't really specifically say that, but that's who I was thinking about. And families that are, especially this time of year, divided families. Okay. So we'll do that, please.
Okay.
O Kanishia, O Konishia Kashi, O Konishia Nakashia Nikisia Naka, Oshia.
Luba, how is your computer working tonight? Is it better?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, it works. I don't know what went wrong, but sometime it happened.
Do you have some intentions?
Yeah. 2 would be general, which is if I may ask to send healing energy for all water of Mother Earth. Then healing energy for all who are sick. And then personal for my son, Michael, to cut all cords from love, dense energies that are coming from love, light, and mostly from divine consciousness, and infuse him with love and light. That's it. Thank you.
Yats Takamaniki Yanako. Wow. Thank you. How are you, Kim?
Okay, so my intention is to change the air. It is my gift. So using light language and also my personal gift to change the atmospheric air so we can all breathe easier. And it is my duty to infuse that with joy and love and happiness. So that's one intention. And the other intention is to have an open heart to receive and speak and understand light language. And the third one is to healing. I accept the healing. I'm first in the green to take it from my throat. So there you are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See, even the bird got in on it. Thank you.
Spread my wings, flapped them in the air,
Yeah,
into the air.
I love it. I had birds, so
Spread your
doesn't bother
wings.
me one iota. Yes,
That's another sound though. That's not normal for them. That's a different, yeah.
it's so much
Really?
energy.
Mm.
I did spread my wings there and flutter. I mean, just blowing the wind. That's all I was doing in my visualization.
Mm.
Yes. But yeah.
There's an angel card, spread your wings. I'm not sure which package.
Did we get everybody except Don? I think you're next.
Yes.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about Davina or Marnie?
Okay.
Davina,
Davina, can you
speak? She's at work.
Awake my
Okay.
spirit. It's written there in the
Oh, okay.
chat. I would
Okay.
like to activate awake my spiritual gifts, stepping into my power and connect with my soul tribes and family.
Family.
Also, let's anchor in heaven
Heaven.
and paradise on earth for all beings. Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you, Davina. Wow. That's beautiful.
Well, first thing, Davina, start speaking the language that is written in, that I wrote there, the HYPNOSIS, and that will unlock your light language. It's a key, really. It's a key to the door of speaking light language.
Question. If we sign off of this session, will we lose what's written in chat?
Yes.
Yes, you will. Yeah.
Yes. That's why you can sort of copy and paste in another.
Yeah, copy it and paste it to Word or something like that.
I did that because
whatever you
it looks
use.
great.
I do Word.
It took me, I had a single 1-minute segment of audio repeated over and over again. And that's what it basically trickled down to. It took me 2 weeks to get this on paper accurately.
I believe you. Because
Davina said she spoke avian light language before today. She thought today's activation was to activate or awaken her spiritual gifts. So Actually, she did speak light language before today. So
Okay, I believe she is a friend of mine on Facebook. So
Spoken
just a sec.
on the new.
She did Blue Avian, Don Davina this
Yeah.
morning. So beautiful.
yeah, it was beautiful.
It was.
It will be in the other video that Deb and I we will
Yes,
place there.
Yeah.
Upload.
probably have to edit some stuff out of it. So I'm
Yes.
probably going to send it. I'm going to send it to you, Ismael, to edit for me.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay.
Yeah, it had a lot of hiccups in it this morning.
So on
Okay,
Facebook-
so Davina would like, let's do Davina's request now. If you all want to join us. Let's go do this together. Thank you, Davina, for all of that. That's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yes. Thank you.
Maybe
Hello, Manny.
Hi. Told you I look scary.
Well, you look fine to me.
You
Oh,
look
thank
very
you.
good to me too.
Thank you.
Who is playing the ball?
Me.
Huh? Oh.
Beautiful. No.
Just a little bowl.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, Manny, were you going to say something? I interrupted you, I think.
Well, my
Sorry.
intentions were actually close to the last one. So the first thing I wrote down was to send love out to the whole world, all the kingdoms. And some of them for me, because I'm fairly new to this, I would like to be more finely tuned to all my gifts. They are starting to awaken, but I would like to be even more finely tuned to that. And also to be able to interpret all my messages from the universe. I have numbers that follow me all the time. I'm able to communicate with my family in spirit. I lost both my parents last year, very close to one another. And it was kind of a catalyst to kind of get in touch with who I really am. So I'd like to be able to interpret those messages even better than having to like refer to other people's interpretations of them.
Kasiwana Kiosiana.
Amaya Katia so Inaya Koatai, Ia Sayata, Urkayatan, Iataiko, Inaya Umayatai, Iawaka, Itaya Osaya Tunayataya Mayata.
Thank you.
Would you like to repeat?
Me?
Yes.
Repeat what?
Well, not repeat. Maybe you have some more intentions to say.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
like.
Let's see. Well, I think peace for all. And learning to listen to our hearts and knowing that all is well.
Okay. Ikai ino, ikai tu saya,
Anakaya
ikai
toro,
tu saya,
manakataya,
ikai
kaketa,
usaya,
oyakantaya,
ikai tu
katoi,
naya kamaya tu saya,
karararay,
ikai
usurorashita,
usaya, kaya tu naya
amataka,
maya,
edukurorokya,
usaya, kaya tu
arakasheka,
saya, inaya kala
ala
kusaya,
anakaya utu,
kaya
orokataya
kamaya
tashakate,
tu maya, ikai
are
tania
kutuichinti,
tu naya,
etaishe torosha,
usaya, kaya
amamata
tu
pusu,
maya.
kona
I'll
katarakishe
be back.
tutu,
Okay,
ovukakatea,
you can check dinner. It might be done.
anamakashe
Okay.
tukusaha,
Huh?
te eutokusukai,
It's sausage and veggies.
kunti aka, shetoi sinti, amataso, onake, Zahanduli kakabalo tea tutumo.
Hi, Susan.
Hello, Susan.
Sorry, guys. My husband walked in as I was saying my intentions. So
we know what you're having for dinner.
You do? Oh, I thought I turned that off. Anyways, I guess I better get off and get dinner on because I think it's pretty much cooked. So I will see you all soon.
Thank you so much, Peg. It was really great seeing you twice in one day.
Take care, everyone.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, love. Hello,
Hi,
Shama.
Shama.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Shama.
Hi.
Good to see you guys.
Who is next? I think it will be Susan or Shama, no?
Or Don. Don.
Well, Don.
That's
fine with me.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you a little, it's a doozy, let's put it that way. I've been working on restoring a planet, actually. It's the planet of Sagaya in the Eros Sanis star system. It is it's 8th density world, and it is the name of the planetary consciousness there is Aranda. I had to
Excuse
waken
me,
her.
Don. Excuse
Yes.
me. There is a background noise from a television or something,
Or a radio.
or a radio.
Thank you, Susan. It's muted.
No, it's gone.
Thank you.
We're more important than that. Anyway, okay. I planted the seed of life there, and I also planted the flower of life. And the flower of life is the seed of life was a 5% solution of fog around the entire planet, and I added the flower of life at an 11% density of solution. And what it is basically like a thick fog or a thick cloud, and it's aided to re-stimulate the life that was there. Plus, I've opened all the portals to that world to enhance the life forms of that density, to have similar life forms of that density migrate to that world. And that would be like animals, like that populate the planet Earth, right? Same way. But anyway, I'm just going to do a general intention of blessing for that world, and let's give it a go. And you're going to be working on the water, the air, everything, the whole planet, right? So it's just a pure loving intention for that world. Okay.
Okay. Love.
Tosho, Tarakatash, Alakashateo, Kotorosha, Tarikataya, Alakataya, Toya Katash, Alakataya, Shataya, Toya, Tarakishateo, Shantai, Kosho, Torakishateo, Arakaranda, Katoshaya, Taya, Motache, Ekatoja, Ala Eota, Antika, Saka Anaka Ayotosha, Anaka is Otorosha Kadia Zatosha, Karakashi, Tocha, Alamatayo Tasha, Nanamayo Waha, Eota, Eota, Sala,
Ita titato, Akana Ote Eto Satakana.
Okohuya kashukona kuwa hashia kastoyo koa. Ohonia hashia kastoyo kostoya.
Thank you all very much.
Your turn, Davina. What do you want to say? You need to be silenced, no? I know. Because you are at work. She appears to say hello. Oh. And Shama, she left?
Yep.
Yeah, apparently.
We frightened her off.
Who are these possessed people? They are possessed by entities. Stuff. Okay, one thing that I mentioned before this morning in the group, for those who weren't there, is that when you speak light languages and you set the intention to someone, just by sending the love and the intention, it will heal that person no matter where the problem is. So the energy, the light language is intelligent. That's why we need to sort of try to understand with the left brain. The light languages are intelligent, so we just need to project them and they will do their job. There might be a person who needs help for her hand, maybe her head, the foot, whatever. The energy will go to all these places at the same time and they will heal. Sometimes when you visualize at the same time, that makes it much more powerful. At least in my case, it works much more. I do hypnosis. I do the modality of Dolores Cannon. And when the people are under, I do light languages, and I also don't say to anyone from QHHT because they will kick my ass away because you have to follow the script. You have to be very strict with what Dolores Cannon taught you. But I do my own modality. I call it a different name, quantum angelic healing therapy. And then that gives me the opportunity to do what please me and what they please to do. So when I'm in with the person and the person is under and the angels come by and they start intervening in the healing, I also use the light languages as they are doing the healing. And I also use visualization. If they have, for example, cancer in the colon, I try to focus that area. I go to my anatomy book. I picture the colon, how is the structure inside, and the more I picture it, the more effective the healing result become. And it's really amazing. So whenever they get activated and you want to also practice with, you can combine them with everything you want. They are unlimited. You can merge light languages with anything you like because they are light languages. They are compatible with everything. Yes, it's really amazing.
I would like to add to that. What I do is it doesn't matter the size of the form. It can be any size. It can be planet. It can be anything. It's just a form, right? And it's just a life. So what I do, I place light around the form. I gave it a physical weight of the light that I use. And it's the weight of a fiber fill of a pillow, for example. That way, when I apply it to a person, you can actually feel it going on. It's like a cocoon, and it envelops the person. I leave it on. Plus, when I'm doing this, by the way, they're grounded into the earth. I'm grounded into the earth. And this way, you're totally safe because you're completing an electrical circuit, really. Okay. And you're also calling in source, which is Father. And for each person or each individual that's involved in this, they become a solid beam of light for the time for the application of the healing. So I've got the person enveloped in light. I can pass light by visualization through the crown chakra, and I flush light through them. There's also a point where I can convert that light that's basically a cocoon, and I flip it into a liquid light. and then it's absorbed into the body like a sponge. Okay. And then the toxins in the body are flushed from the body. And the light is golden light that comes through the crown chakra. And it's sort of a grayish light that exits the feet. That's the toxins leaving and going into the earth. I have spoken to Mother Nature before, and she is an incarnated form right now, as is Gaia. But she wanted me to place the energy into create an orb, basically, of energy using what do you call it? Ultraviolet light. Okay, and the light of the person goes into that orb. They're not grounded on the earth, because when you ground someone into the planet, you're grounding their positivity and their negativity, right? So when you put this energy in the orb, it's their energy. It goes in, all you've added into that orb is the intention to cleanse and purify it. But there's a catch-22 here, in that I've been advised we shouldn't be messing with their proper development in karma, because that's what we're doing technically. It was explained to me. So they have to work out their own karmas, because we can't actually do that for them. We can assist them in these small purifications and healings and things like that, but they have to ultimately change their way of being to remove those symptoms from their bodies. You know, so we're just
when I do this, when I connect with the higher self in the sessions, it's the higher self talking through, like Alba Wayman does, no, in her sessions. So the higher self usually tells you what things are there for with a purpose for the highest good, and what are there like attachments or problems from the past that the person they don't need. And I feel really blessed to be able to reach to that point where I can sort of negotiate with the higher self what things can be clear and what things not. And the person can see that in the video afterwards, and have that and take it home and review that in tranquility and understand it, you know? Because when something needs to stay there, I also ask, so if that needs to be there, what does she need, or what does he need to do in order to fulfill whatever he or she needs to fulfill? And then they give you they don't tell you exactly, but they give you guidance, obviously, because we need to do the process. Otherwise, they say, so if I tell you the process, what's the point in being alive here? They tell me all the times like that. You are here to experience everything. Everything is experience. No, not just the good. It's also the bad, and the bad is telling you something. Always is telling you something. It's always like a sign, like a traffic sign telling you take that direction or that direction. It's not there just for like punishment in your life. And that is really, really, really amazing. And it's incredible what you say about the orb and all of that. Is so beautiful, because I relate to these visions that I have when I done like 70 sessions now. And in the beginning, I didn't have the visions, but now this far, I start visualizing what the person is telling me. I can see it already. And so it's easier for me to guide them where to take them in that past lifetimes. Sometimes it's a present lifetimes, or sometimes it's showing different probabilities of if they take different choices in this present time. And it's incredible. It's incredible.
So are you going into a trance like with them? Are you joining them? Yeah. Just see.
I had a session where this lady she lives in Spain. She's called Maria, and all of a sudden we were in times of Jesus, and she was like waiting in a queue, and she was describing me. There are a lot of people, and they are queuing here to see someone there in the water. And then I was asking her, could you ask the guy or the woman in front of you, who is that person who you are queuing for? And she say, they call him the master. They call him the master. And then all of a sudden I got the goosebumps all over my body. Well, by the time she continued describing me the scene and how she was getting closer to him, the more I was seeing the scene myself as well. And at some point I was feeling the water over my knees, and the powerful energy of that woman, who is actually an aspect of Maria Magdalene, and Jesus himself there. That was like, I was in tears. I'm lucky that the camera is actually pointing the woman, because otherwise if the camera would be that way, she would have seen me in tears all over. And that was filling up not only the vision, but also the room. I did that in my 40th birthday. I rented an apartment in Malaga, and then I thought I'm going to do a present to all of them, giving a session to everyone who come to the birthday. It wasn't like a party, rave, birthday thing, celebration. It was more like a spiritual, because all the people who came were very spiritual. And so that happened there. And the visualization, I get in trance. Yes, I get in trance. It's like, and it's helping me a lot. And the more I get, the easier it becomes, and the more powerful the sessions are. So, yeah. And then in another session, after the 69, I got the message: if you are amazed by what you are seeing, wait for what is awaiting for you in the future, because you are only crawling. You are only crawling, my son. That was the message from the higher self. And when I felt that, I felt it not only for myself, I felt it for everyone, for all the light workers. We just don't know how big is. Actually, when you speak, Don, it gives me the sense of what I'm talking, that you're talking about moving energy in a planet, charging, all those incredible things, which is beyond imagination from the left brain, beyond imagination from the left brain.
Visualization is terrific. It'll get you, it'll move you everywhere. And you can, if you want to bilocate, you can bilocate. You know, it's only a thought. And nothing travels faster than thought. When I sent my ships around Sagaya, I did it in the now. They were in our space right here. 4th density, but in the now. They are, of course, not visible to 3rd density, but
why should they be?
Exactly. Well, if I did make them so visible in 3rd density, they'd be as plentiful as the clouds in the sky. But they all bear my signature, which is the image I use at Hokolo. That's the icon, I call it.
Yeah.
And when I brought the ships in, I brought them in nice and slow. I just opened a few portals and brought them in. And when they were here for about 2 years, just sitting here, not doing too much of anything. Some guys were coming down, just touring around Earth and other planets and stuff. But they were going down to Antarctica and landing in there. And when they were coming in, there was a time ship came in as well from Earth's future, but her ship didn't survive, and so one of my crew members gave her a ride home. She came from 2034, which was nice.
Oh wow.
But when I send my ships from here to Sagaya, I did it in the now, and by that it's in light is like a snail's pace compared to thought. In the speed from point to point travel, it's just from here to there now, and that's done. Sorry, I'll share with you a 15th density truth that nothing travels faster than thought. Absolutely nothing. And we're in the quantum field, yes, and we are fractals in this field. To be in a human form is a fractal of another reality. When the earth was made, it was about the size of a dime to relation to my scale. And everything is so much smaller down here. It reminds me of that old Superman movie or whatever it was, or the cartoon, comic strip. Yeah, that was it. There was a city in a jar. That's the scale of this quantum universe. It's that much smaller. It really boggles your mind, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife's baking.
Is that 4D or 3D?
Oh, this is 3D.
That's the
3D peanut butter. Nice and warm in my palm.
Incredible, yes. And then sometimes we think in a problem, and then we think that the problem is so huge and so big, and we are actually microscope things in the existence.
We're fractals. Down here, we are fractals. When you're not in the fractal state, you're spirit, you're pure spirit. And you can travel any world, to any experience, to be anything you wish to be.
Marnie, you have a question?
Yes, actually earlier when y'all were speaking light language, I pulled a card from the Secret Language of Light Oracle deck. And I actually got manifestation for our group.
Awesome. Beautiful.
And I don't know how to show you the card, but it actually says you will, it's funny how Don said what he said about thought, because it says you will attract what you give your focus to. You are about to experience something you have longed for. You may not see any evidence yet, but don't be disheartened. Instead, be still and align with your soul. Soon you will be inspired to take a step forward, where you will meet your dreams and desires. Fall in love with the unknown, and the path of the known will materialize. You create your life through how you feel and what you think. When you change your beliefs, your life changes to match it. First, you must be aware of how you feel in the present. Practice focusing on what makes your heart sing, not shrink. The time just before manifestation is an opportunity to change any story from the past, present, or future. Your perception is altering, so you can see in a new light. Everything is created twice. First, in a vibrational realm, perceived as imagination, feeling, or dreaming, and then in the physical world as manifested objects. Enjoy the journey to all you're manifesting, and your desires will arrive sooner. This is the nature of creation. And that is the card that I picked for the energy of the group while y'all were speaking light language.
That is so exciting to me.
Thank you, Marty.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's very exciting for me too.
Oh, you're welcome. That's the first time I picked a card, actually.
I don't even own any cards.
I wish I could. I don't know if y'all, can y'all see this?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
This is the book. And then let me show you the card, because maybe it might trigger something for all of you.
Oh, isn't
This
that
is
pretty?
Oh my
manifestation.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
He got the
Kim has
same.
it
Kim
too.
has the same.
Yeah, Kim has it too.
So
Nice.
maybe that will help all y'all or somebody in the group. But that was, it jumped out of the deck. I was sitting there going, what do you want this group to know? And it just flew out. And I was like, okay.
I love that. That's great.
That was perfect timing.
Mhm.
Thank you,
Wow.
Marty.
Thank you, Manny.
You're welcome. Thank y'all.
You about ready to wind down now?
I think we can do like a final light language activation for everybody.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you happy with that, Don?
Yep, yep. I want to hear what you have to say.
I speak much better light languages than English.
Your English is fine.
Very fine.
Very easy to understand. I have no problem with it.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
I can so nai kaito so nai no na kaito kaito tu
O ina kana ina ina.
o nai no kaito
Kanaka,
O ina kana
Ena Hayo Frataya.
O te
Kanataya Chataya Chataya.
ina ana
Anamakati Ushate. Kuala Katana Alaka Anu. Parakatan, Eutishu, Kata Ala Eutusha.
Tito ina
Taama Are
Tanama ina 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 ateka
Hioto.
ina ana
Alaka
Atila
Shante, Haleshate, we
o ina
Ale Ana Otoro. Fantashe, Cantare, Cantama, Alawa, Asha Ewa Ekushana. Namaste.
Wow. Thank you for coming all and for being part of this
Thank you
wonderful.
guys for putting it on. It's great.
It was a beautiful, beautiful evening. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. It was nice to see everybody.
Beautiful. Next week, same time, same bat channel.
Okay,
Uh,
appreciate it.
Day, evening, 2 channels. Are you going to do it twice in the day or? Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Twice.
Twice in the-
If I can get my mind straight, I will be at 11 o'clock.
Where's this going to be aired, Deb?
Pardon?
You're posting the video, right?
Yes, we're going to post the video on the same places I posted. The same places, the same
Okay.
pages that I posted. It'll be on YouTube, though. It'll be a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But I'm going to send them to Ismael because I'm going to have him edit them to edit out. I mean, this earlier one today had a lot of technical stuff, difficulties. So I'm not great at editing, so I'm going to have him edit it for me.
When you have technical difficulties, may I suggest you place a pyramid over it?